Starting tomorrow and going through the weekend, model airplanes will take flight in Wayne County.
The annual event is hosted by the Rochester Aero Modeling Society and will feature every kind of model aircraft you can think of. Chris Lopez is live in Macedon for us this morning, learning all about the showcase. Hey there, Chris.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, starts at 10 o'clock tomorrow, goes unofficially until 5 o'clock, all 3 days, and we are deep in the backwoods of Macedon right now with the Rochester Aero Modeling Society. It was a group formed back in the 60s, known as a few different names since then, but settled on this one. I'm here with Tony Silvestri.
Yeah.
Did I get that? Yes, got that right. You have a lot of different titles: contest director in this purpose, member at large for other purposes.
That's right.
This event, though, tomorrow, tell me a little bit about it, because I was new to this whole aero modeling space. I had no idea about any of it, really. But can you start with tomorrow, though?
So tomorrow kicks off our 3-day event. It's the Ed Vent Wagner Memorial Airfly and Open House for the Rochester Aero Modeling Society. And it's also our AMA, Academy of Model Aeronautics, District 2 Fun Fly event. So this is a much bigger show than we've ever had the opportunity to put on. Probably twice the amount of pilots. We're hoping 3 times the amount of spectators, and it's going to be a great weekend.
And so I was thinking, when I saw this Aero Modeling Society, I'm thinking they just build them, they do not fly. All of these fly, and they fly at pretty high speeds, and they can fly and do acrobatics. Can you talk to me about the capabilities of some of these planes, and we'll get into more later in the show?
Sure, it's great. So we range from scale aircraft. These are electric, we call them foamies, lightweight. You'll recognize a Corsair, Whiskey 7.
Whiskey 7, right? I was in that right last year.
Locals will know this from the Genesee Air Show. And we have a large assortment of both electric and mostly gas-powered aircraft. Down there are some larger aerobatic aircraft, So these are large gas-powered airplanes that can go pretty fast. They can actually go pretty slow. You'll see some of these things do amazing aerobatics. And biplanes, trainers. And over here, we even have what's called an ornithopter, a flapping wing aircraft that flies just like a bird.
Okay, and this is all going to be on display, probably a lot more, because you said you have jets coming in that really mimic a real jet, like an F-16, to reach top speeds like 140 miles per hour?
We have some guests that are bringing turbine-powered RC aircraft jets that will scream across this sky at well over 150 miles an hour.
Okay, and is this event free?
Yeah, free to the public, and not only that, but we have kids events on Saturday. We do a candy drop, as well as kids events throughout the day, too.
Okay, all right, and we're going to remain here in Macedon throughout the morning. I think I'm going to be learning how to fly one of these things, probably the trainer, so stay tuned for that on Fox Rochester and ARC Rochester. Back to you guys in studio.
Very cool, Chris. Excited to see that, my friend. Have fun out there. Thank you, sir. 7:06 in your community, and starting tomorrow, the sky in Macedon will have model planes flying all around for an annual showcase. Chris Lopez is live in Macedon this morning. You can hear those planes flying. Chris, how's it going?
It's going pretty good, Dan. I have never seen anything like this. That's just one of the model planes flown by President Del Link, president of the Rochester Aero Modeling Society. I'm here also with Tony Silvestri. This is pretty cool. I've never seen planes do this. And this is just a small bit of what's going to be happening tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock. For someone who's never heard of this club or has never heard of aero modeling at all, or didn't even think these kinds of planes can fly or do anything like this, this is what's going to be happening all weekend, just with tons more in the sky?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So here at the Rochester Aero Modeling Society, we do all sorts of aerobatic flying, contest flying, high-speed flying. This particular airplane is called an Edge. It's a copy of a real aircraft. It's about 85-inch wingspan, 60cc gas motor. That's what you hear flying right now. And our president, Del Link, is amazing at doing some great aerobatics here. You can see this thing will basically hang on its prop and do all sorts of fun, cool aerobatics.
And you really can't just take one of these and fly anywhere you would like to. Due to Aero, it's really official is what I'm trying to say. And this air show, you guys are officially part of the, I believe it's the AMA?
Yeah, it's not the medical AMA, but yes, the Academy of Model Aeronautics.
There we go.
That's right, and they're our sanctioning body, supports us with being compliant with the FAA regulations. Our field is certified to be able to fly airplanes, and we can fly airplanes legally here up to 1,200 feet in the sky.
And you're also going to be having fireworks that are going to be happening. People are going to be chasing you while you're flying, trying to cut off a streamer behind you.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of cool stuff. This is a family event.
It is. It's a family event. The fireworks on Saturday are amazing. They're only about 400 feet away, so people get a real experience to be right under the fireworks. And occasionally we'll throw some night airplanes up there and see if we can't get them knocked down by the fireworks. It's a lot of fun.
Who does not love a good explosion when you're out on a Saturday night? And the best part about this event is that it's free all 3 days. And I'm going to remain here throughout the morning in Macedon. I'm going to try and fly probably in the 8 o'clock hour. So we'll see how that goes. Back to you in studio, Dan.
All right, Mr. Lopez, we appreciate it. It looks like a lot of fun. Thank you, sir. Look at that.
This weekend, model airplanes from large to small will take over the skies in Macedon. Acrobatics and high-speed games are all a part of the 2025 Ed Van Wagner Memorial Model Air Show and Open House. Chris Lopez is live out there checking out how things are going. Hey there, Chris.
Hey, what's up, Steph? Yes, helicopters, airplanes, Friday through Sunday, 10 o'clock until 5 o'clock. And like you said, acrobatics, high-speed games, they're going to be filling the skies here in Macedon. I'm here with Tony this morning. We've been talking kind of the ins and outs of this show, but this is pretty cool right here. Is this what people are going to see come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yeah, this is it. This is a wide range of flying here. We've got precision aerobatics. We've got helicopters doing inverted stuff. We've got airplanes with smoke trails. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of variety. And folks get to have a great time at our shows.
And you guys are actively trying to recruit members, right? This is also a kind of a recruiting thing for people that may be interested in this. What kind of people do tend to gravitate? Is it engineers?
It's the whole gamut, right? It's the kids that grew up playing Xbox. They got the hand-eye coordination. It's our engineers. It's even full-scale pilots that come out here and think, hey, I fly full-scale. This should be a piece of cake. But I'll tell you what we do have is trainings. We provide trainings to our club members as well as to the general public. We do it on Monday nights from probably May through October. And then in the wintertime, we'll do training through a simulator. So think of like a Zoom event where everybody comes into this training environment and we do virtual training on a simulator.
And do you need to know any math, any science, any engineering at all to start this? Or I'd imagine you need that in order to progress in terms of how far you want to take this hobby.
Yeah, so, you know, if you think about STEM or STEAM characteristics, those are all represented here. I wouldn't say you have to be an expert in any of those, but you develop those skill sets with this hobby.
And you said you really don't have to take to the sky in order to learn how to fly this. You can really do the simulator. That's what people saw me on a few minutes ago.
Yeah, the simulators are so advanced these days that they really represent true flight. So if you've learned to fly in a simulator, chances are we bring you out here on a real aircraft and you're gonna have no problem.
Okay, thank you, Tony. I'm gonna go over to George. He is flying the helicopter. Now, I was told there's a pretty big difference between flying the helicopter and flying the airplanes, and one of them are the parts that are in the helicopter. George, you're a head trainer, really, of this club here, but I want to talk to you specifically about the helicopters. Is it hard to learn how to fly the helicopters versus the planes?
I would say initially I thought it was the hardest hand-eye coordination thing I've ever tried to do before, back when I first learned in 2017. But after a while, what you try to achieve is an unconscious movement. Because if you have to think about what the next turn or movement is, that can be bad. So what you try to do is develop unconscious. So if you need to adjust for an inverted maneuver, it just comes by muscle memory rather than thought.
What got you into this? This is a pretty unique hobby that you're into.
I guess I've always been interested in helicopters as a kid, and finally I got into them very late in life.
And what would you tell some of the kids that may be into flying, that are looking into, what would you tell them about their first days getting into this?
Oh, I'd say get started on a simulator if you can. If you can spend that $100 for the simulator, maybe another 50 or so on a controller, that's a great way to get started. It's a no-risk, no crash scenario.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to crash. I don't know if that's going to be a part of my training coming up during ARC Rochester. I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio for now. We got the whole gamut flying right now. Different kinds of airplanes from World War II all the way. I know that they have F-16s, I believe, as well. So the more modern planes. But that's all going to be happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here in Macedon. Back to you in studio.
In the sky? I'm interested. Thank you, Chris.
Starting tomorrow and running through the weekend, model airplanes will take flight in Wayne County.
This annual favorite, hosted by the Rochester Aero Modeling Society, promises to be a spectacular showcase featuring every kind of model aircraft you can imagine. We saw a bunch of them in the last hit. Chris Lopez is live in Macedon for us this morning. Getting a closer look. Hey there.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday happening from 10 o'clock until 5 o'clock. There's going to be acrobatics. There's going to be tons of different planes in the sky from World War II all the way to modern, and that includes helicopters. And also, you attending can learn how to fly, and that's what I'm going to try to do in this segment here. I'm with President of the Rochester Aero Modeling Society, Del Link. And let's talk about these controllers here, because this really reminds me of a buddy system student driver, really, right? So you're teaching me, but you can take over.
All right. So these controllers, transmitters, are wirelessly connected. And I have a switch where I can take control and give you control.
Okay.
All right. And then the controls themselves are similar to a real airplane in that we've got two separate primary control sticks. The right stick is the elevator pulling back, will give you an up motion, pushing forward back, just like the old-fashioned airplanes with a flight stick. So pushing forward is down, pulling back is up. Moving to the right, it will make it roll to the right.
Okay.
And same rolling to the left. Our left stick is similar to an old-fashioned airplane, but we don't have pedals, so we're going to have our rudder on this left stick, so left rudder and right rudder. And then we don't have a throttle like an airplane, but we do have a stick throttle here. Mine is currently turned off.
And this is a trainer airplane. This is not like what you guys were flying earlier, the more expensive variations. This one is not meant to crash, but if you crash, it's not going to hurt your bank account.
Well, not mine, because that's owned by the club.
Okay. And anyone can learn how to do this. I was talking, any level of understanding of aeronautics, mathematics, science, you can learn how to do this. I have no knowledge of any of that stuff, and I'm still going to learn right now.
You're going to learn.
You guys going to be teaching, what, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
3-day air show. We're set up for 3 days of buddy boxing.
Okay. All right. Let's get into this.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to turn my motor on. Okay. And we'll take off down the runway. I'll circle back around. I'll hand it off to you.
Okay.
And if you mess up, I'll take it back.
All right. And just to be clear, Del is going to be flying this right now. I'm not really going to be doing too much until the plane gets into the sky. All right. Let's take off.
You ready? Here we go.
I shouldn't be nervous. I'm nervous.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to turn around and fly back towards us here. And then we're going to fly away a little bit. And then I'm going to give it to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, so put your throttle a little bit above half.
Above half.
Okay, you ready? It's really climbing. You have it, okay.
Okay, I have control right now.
Yes, you do. Okay, I'm going to take it back right now, okay, because we don't want to bank over too far.
Anyone learning this, any tips for them to start out? You told me do not hold on anything. Really kind of tap, tap, tap until you get your correct adjustment.
That's correct. Okay, we're going to give it back to you right now.
Okay.
Oh, right now. Okay, push forward a little bit on your right stick. Pull back on your right stick. Back to the right on your right stick. That's too much bank. Very good. Hey, good correction. Okay, push forward on your right stick. Okay. Now we're going to bank. Okay. I got to take it back from you. All right. You ready?
And guys, trying to fly this is really fun, but I shouldn't be nervous because it's not a real aircraft at all.
Okay.
But it's finicky.
You got it.
And any tight adjustment is going to be felt by you. So George was telling me it felt like you need to be in a flow state. And they say that in combat sports as saying like you shouldn't be thinking about what you're doing while you're doing it. You should just go. Is that similar to flying aircraft as well?
Okay, I've got it. Okay.
Or do you think about each and every move as you're flying it?
Well, the thing is you need to have muscle memory. Okay. And with muscle memory, you're not really thinking about flying. You're actually flying your head. All right, we got bank. Yep,
I'm going to bank.
Good correction. Overcorrection. Too much. I got it. All right, let's fly it away from us a little bit. All right, you ready? You got it.
Okay, I'll take control. I'm going to bank. I'm going to try and bank. Oh, no. Oh, wow, that was bad.
So it's one of these things that can be fairly exciting, boost your adrenaline. You got it. Push forward.
Okay.
Right airline. I got it.
All right, guys, I'm going to get better at this in between each of the segments. We'll come back at about 8:40, and I'll see if I'm any better. And then we're going to show you guys the compartments that go into these airplanes because it's not simply just a piece of plastic thrown together. There's a lot of money actually involved in this to get them to be able to fly like this. Well, what Dell's doing right now, not me. Back to you guys in studio for now.
I bet it is expensive, Chris. I don't want you to crash that thing.
I mean, it's back closer to the ground.
This one's not too bad. He told me it's about $200, $300. Some of the other ones, though, those can run you into the thousands.
Wow, look at that.
Safe landing.
There we go.
Nice.
Boom. Right back over to the runway. Love it.
No, there's wheels on it. I hadn't even noticed.
Very cool.
Thank you,
Back at
Chris.
you.
All right, Mr. Lopez, we'll chat with you in just a bit.
This weekend, the skies over Macedon will be filled with model airplanes from small to large and everything in between.
Yeah, aerobatics, high-speed races, and fun games are just a few of the highlights at the 2025 Model Air Show. Chris Lopez is live there this morning with some of these planes, learning how to fly. Do you have a control? No, that's a microphone. I thought you had a controller in your hand.
Yeah, this is the mic, Dan. I tried to learn how to fly last time. I was with Del Link, the president of the Rochester Aero Model Society. He was really, let's be honest, he was mainly flying. And all morning long, we've been showing you guys how these airplanes fly, how the helicopters fly, but we really haven't shown you guys what goes into them. And this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, people are going to see all of these planes, helicopters on display, and they'll be seeing the acrobatics, the tricks, the high-speed chases. But, what are the components that make these things, be able to do that? Of course, the pilot helps. Tony here with me to help explain some of these components in just some of the planes, and they really are different when it comes to helicopters, World War II planes, spy planes over here.
That's right. So you've seen the magic in the air. Yep. This is the magic inside that makes them work. We have a twin-engine aircraft here. This is electric powered, so there's 2 batteries. This is the receiver. So this piece of equipment actually talks to this radio and allows the transmission of all the flight control surfaces, controlling the throttles, and the landing gear in this instance. So there's servos that operate the control surfaces. Over here, much bigger version, same type of situation. Electric motor, 2 big batteries, and really complicated, sophisticated electronics that you can buy off the shelf and modify. Here we have this version of a spy plane, the SR-71, the fastest airplane that was ever built. And we've got this actually working so that you can see when I move the controllers, we get different control surfaces moved. I can also drop the landing gear underneath. It's got retractable gear, and these gear will come out and allow us to fly the aircraft. As well as, if we look at the back, this thing is what's called an electric ducted fan, so very similar to a jet engine. It's even got afterburner lights on the back.
Guys, so real quick, that's what's going on. That's what's going on in the back.
We just popped the chute on this bad boy, and this chute pops open and then goes out there, and that's how this airplane slows down.
And some of these, you can hear them, the ones that you can hear in the air have gas, right? They're gas powered.
We've got some gas-powered airplanes here, some nitro-powered airplanes, and electric. There's even going to be turbine airplanes, actually. Actual, real turbine aircraft that fly at this field this weekend.
And to give context to how fast some of the planes can go, the jets I was reading can go 140, 150.
They can go up to 200 miles an hour.
200 miles an hour.
Yeah, and it's impressive to hear it and see it live.
And what got you into this hobby?
Always had a love for aviation. My family was in aviation. I went down the path of aerospace engineering, private pilot's license, but this was a little bit cheaper to do,
okay.
And something you can do your entire lifespan. We've got folks, we've got youngsters out here that fly, and we've got folks well into their retirement years that fly. So it's a hobby that can carry with you for your entire life.
And your club, the Rochester Aero Modeling Society, if someone wants to join that, what kind of experience are they going to get once they join you guys?
Yeah, so they're going to get a great experience. No experience needed to join. Come out, take a look, see what we do. We'll put you up on a buddy box, Chris, just like you had done earlier today, and get a feel for it and enjoy it. We'll help you decide what type of airplane, trainer aircraft maybe to get on your own. You wouldn't jump into this as a new flyer, but you work up your activities and your skill levels and just have a blast. And the camaraderie, the friendship, you'll see how we kid around here. We have a lot of fun, and everyone's welcome.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, what's the best time to come? You said 10 o'clock and loosely until 5 o'clock.
10 to 5. Saturday's probably our biggest day. We have fireworks at night. We do night flying. There's kids stuff and candy drop for the kids. It is a blast.
There we go. Come out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You're seeing just a sneak peek of what's going to be on display and what's in the air come this weekend. We got much more ARC Rochester coming up for you after the break. That's a wrap here in Macedon, though.